Our next guest made his television debut on Seinfeld when he was nothing more than a zygote in the belly of Elaine. Now he has a show of his own. It's called Dinner with the Parents. It premieres a week from tomorrow on Amazon Freevee. Please welcome Henry Hall.
Good, man. I'm good.
Look at you. You're a man. You're a man now.
I'm a man. It happened. I aged, and here we are.
How old were you when I met you?
Gosh, I must have been 17 or 18.
Yeah, it was high school for
high
sure.
School. That's right. Yeah.
You look half exactly like your dad and half exactly your mom. It's really remarkable.
It's almost like they're my parents.
It is almost like it.
Yeah.
And you're acting, of course. That was an inevitability, right? I mean, really.
Yeah, I think so. That's it's like the family trade or something. You know, It's like we're in the. Some people are in the steel industry, and then others.
That's right. Are not. Yes. No, you don't handle metals of any kind.
No,
right?
no, not yet anyway.
Not yet.
I haven't gotten that yet.
You, when we met, was some kind of like, gosh, well, I don't exactly remember what happened. Your mom asked me to do something.
Sure. Yeah, it was. And it was when my life peaked. Basically, is when we met last. I'll give the full rigmarole of the story, but basically. So at my high school, we had this, a whole senior prank thing, right? You come up with a senior prank to do on the whole school, whatever. My friend Zach and I thought the greatest senior prank that we could ever possibly do would be to figure out a way to get you to come to campus and get in a physical fight with one of us that was like choreographed in some way, right? That would really be insane and the funniest thing ever. Maybe Matt Damon could show up, you guys could go at it, whatever. And then my mom comes on the show and she brings it up to you. She, you have a laugh, whatever. And then in the commercial break, you turn to her and go, I need to do this. Like you were completely down in every way. Like you wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, cut to a few months later, it's our senior grad night, right? And my mom had said, maybe, we don't have you fight a minor at a school.
Fight a minor.
We don't want you to be put in jail. So anyway, the fighting idea was kiboshed. Senior grad night, and which is like the graduation night. They bring all the kids to some event so they don't go too crazy on the night that they graduate, whatever. We go to a Groundlings show. It's an improv group here in LA. And it's great fun. They're doing all these awesome sketches and stuff. And then one of the sketches is for some kids to come up and be interviewed on stage, right? But the guy's in a bear costume, so they had this on the front, like, that
Mr.
type
Bear
of Mr. Bear, right? Oh, he's going to interview. Oh, that's so funny, whatever. He pulls out a name from the.
Is this the real sign from then?
I've had this since that day.
Oh, wow.
It stayed with me. Yeah. So, the he's in a bear costume, right? And he picks a name out of a hat, and it's my name. And the whole grade goes crazy. Oh, Henry, oh my God, like you're going up there. So I go up on stage, and I'm about to be interviewed by this guy in a bear suit. And he says, oh, I forgot my hat, my bear head, right? And he leaves. So I'm sitting there on stage alone for like a good 15 seconds. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I feel like an armbar around my neck like this. It's like a fuzzy arm. I'm like, what the? I get out of it, and it's this guy in a full bear costume. I'm like, what the hell? And he goes, are you ready to fight a bear? Like that. And I'm like, I guess. And we start wrestling on stage. Mm-hmm. Fully, really, grappling, wrestling on stage, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy starts going, pull my head off, like that. I'm like, what is going on? It was the craziest thing that had ever happened to me in my entire life. And it was about to get crazier because I pull the head off and we separate. And I'm panting like this, and I look up, and it's Jimmy Kimmel.
That's right, it was me.
Come on.
When I came out as a furry.
Yeah, I have a photo.
And then we turned the thing around, right? And then it was like one of those
Big
deals.
reveal.
Oh, you have a photo
of
it?
Sure do.
Okay, well, that's okay.
So there we are.
Oh, a real photo. Okay, let me show that. Oh, yeah, there you go, yeah.
You're holding the head. The head
yes.
was removed.
Wow, yes, Annie Leibovitz took this picture. Well, it's good.
No, it was, honestly, man, like that, you are the greatest sport.
Well,
Jimmy,
the truth is I'm in love with your mother, but that's really... if you want to really know why I volunteered, I thought it was some weird sex thing she'd concocted. So.
Oh, okay.
Turned out to be really weird.
It was great to see you, man. I'm taking off. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
You and now you have your own show, which is got to be exciting and also maybe overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whirlwind. Like I never, I got this role kind of out of nowhere, and I'd never been in something this big in my entire life. So.
You were in a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode,
I was in a
right?
Curb episode. Yeah. Very lucky to have been in a Curb episode. Now the show's over, which is very sad.
Yeah,
but, it was that was a freaking dream come true. And so I'm in this episode. I play a fireman or something, paramedic, and it was my first real gig, right? So I'm like, I want to soak up as much of this as I possibly can. I mean, this is Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's my favorite show of all time, the greatest ever. And I have a freaking scene with Larry David. I mean, it's a dream come true. So we do a take, and we're going to do the next setup. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to really, focus and see whatever, I'm behind the curtain, so to speak, right? I can really see what's going on and how the masters do it, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what Larry does between takes. I mean, he's the king. He's the greatest of all time, the GOAT, the master of everything funny and the master of performance. And I turn around to find him, and he's practicing his golf swing.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Just golfing at nothing.
Air swinging, and I was like, okay, I can maybe relax a little bit. That's the lesson here.
Who are your castmates on the new show?
Oh man, the cast is really something. It's Michaela Watkins plays my mom, she actually plays my mom's sister in some other projects. So that's like a weird web of
Aunt
fictional...
becomes mom.
Yeah. Aunt becomes mom. That's Ant-Man 4. Dan Bacadol, the great band. Dan Bacadol plays my dad. Daniel Thrasher as my brother. Carol Kane, the legendary Carol Kane. I mean,
great.
come on, she's the best of all time. Is Nana. I get to be under a bed with Nana while my love interest is fornicating.
Yes. I know what that means. I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to see you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Please give your parents my best. The
Thanks.
show is called Dinner with the Parents, different parents. It premieres April 18th on Amazon Freevee. Henry Hall, everybody. We'll be right back.